Hey guys, Mustang here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so the new stages of the heart-pounding heroine battle are now out on global. The final three stages, 7, 8 and 9, and we're going to jump into stage 7 to face off against VIDEL. So she is a super int type. Launch unarmed super attacks to increase the gauge. Great Saiyaman will appear if you fail to fill the gauge every turn. Engage in battle with allies who possess unarmed super attacks. Now, I tried this a couple of times already, because obviously there is a mission to do it with 4 Peppy Gals characters on the team. And annoyingly, most of the Peppy Gals characters that have unarmed super attacks don't really have a lot of additionals. And from the testing that I did, it seems like you have to do 6 unarmed super attacks in one turn. Now, the thing is, with certain characters and with certain rotations, that's not super difficult, but the problem is, as I discovered in my testing, if you fail to fill the gauge at any one turn, and it then switches to being Videl and Great Saiyaman, Videl gets a full heal. So if you go through 7 turns and you get her down to 10% HP, and then you fail to do 6 unarmed super attacks in that turn, then you have to go into the next phase anyway, and she's back to full health. I assume it's full health because I think the lowest I got her down to was about half, and then I missed the turn, like the amount of unarmed supers, and she was back to full HP. So the strategy that I'm going to go with here now to try and get this done for the video is to just go for winning the event against the Videl and Great Saiyaman phase, which basically means we're not going to be getting the unarmed supers. Oh, this is such a bad starting rotation. We're not going to be getting unarmed super attacks very much. I mean, obviously Videl does them. Kefla on her first turn before she transforms does them. But we're more so just going for the win. So I didn't look at the full details, but yeah, when Saiyaman appears, the Videl in that phase can't be stunned or sealed, but he can. Whereas obviously here she can have all the status effects applied to her, which is good. But like I say, there's so few characters on the Peppy Gals team that have unarmed supers that do additionals. Like even with rotations, I tried out like Kale and LR Kale and Caulifla, and it just takes like one of them to miss one of those attacks and you don't fill up the bar. And then units like Tech Caulifla, who's obviously useful on the team, LR Bulma, like these guys don't have unarmed super attacks. So, damn. And yeah, Videl, unfortunately, Videl, a bit of a salesman, and has been in quite a few of these more difficult stages. But at least we survive. She does have an unarmed super, but it doesn't really make too much of a difference here. I mean, you can see there's the bar. I think it's either 5 or 6 unarmed supers that you need to do. But as you can see, like immediately on the first turn, we have not done that. So yeah, I thought we'd go for using the secondary part of Videl's leader skill. Obviously having the... Oh, this is interesting. Because I don't need tech orbs for Gohan until, like, obviously once he's stacked up a bunch of HP, that'll be really good. But I could just go ahead and do this straight away. And then do this. Okay, there's a decent amount of physical orbs there, so if I do that... Just see if I can get rid of Great Saiyaman as quickly as possible here. Because, yeah, Gohan should be fine to tank everything. Tech Gohan lowers attack on Super, so hopefully we can get one of those good old, like, him getting a quad Super turn here. But yeah, this stage definitely tricky. Like, I think this is one of those ones, a lot of the other stages, you've really had to, like, focus on the gimmick, like with Pan, making sure you bring rainbow orb changers, because that's all you need to do is get the rainbow orbs and then you win, and you don't really need to worry too much about like what she's doing. But this one, it kind of feels like the opposite, where you don't really need to worry as much about the gimmick, because like I say, like you do not want to get halfway through, I mean even a couple of turns through, it's still a pain that if you then miss the things like once, you then have to basically start all over again because she gets full health. Oh, Kefla 2 for 2 with the super attack dodges in slot 3 there. You love to see that. Okay, no super on this turn. So let's do this. I do need to heal. Get those for you. Get those for you. Obviously, we can get the other Dragon Ball. Oh, well, yeah, there you go. The classic Videl cell. Man. All right, well, try that again.
All right, let's do this.
Now there is no mission to do the stage without items, but obviously I do always try to do those. But all right, so we've got a decent start here. Videl in slot 3, so she should get the gets the extra dodge chance as well as some extra stats. So hopefully that allows her to live. But yeah, Videl is like the leader for the team, but is also kind of like the biggest liability on the team, which is unfortunate. But yeah, all of this, like everything that goes on in the first turn here is essentially irrelevant, right? Like putting the attack lower on her. Obviously we're not doing a lot of damage because we're not getting crits, we've got type disadvantage. But like all of that just goes away when the phase resets, and then she ends up with full health and all the status effects removed. So let me know how you guys got on with this stage down below. Like if you had a strategy for using characters with unarmed supers and actually managed to get all the way through doing enough unarmed supers every single turn, I'd be very intrigued as to what that like build would be, especially for the purposes of doing like the 4 Peppy Gals on the team mission. Like there are other teams that you could build, which would obviously be a little bit easier for doing multiple unarmed super attacks, but with 4 Peppy Gals allies on the team, it definitely seems a lot more difficult of a task to accomplish. Are they both supering in slot 1? Oh no, it's just Great Saiyaman. But yeah, these are the kind of rotations that are just super awkward. Like, all we can really do here is just hope for the dodge from Chilai, but do that and then do that. Oh my god. Bruh. She somehow lived, but now she's going to dodge all of the normals, isn't she? Yeah. After losing almost all of my HP. Bruh. Unbelievable. Alright, well. It is what it is, I guess. We get the seal and the stun on Great Saiyaman, which of course at this point doesn't really help us. I still don't really know as well whether it's worth like focusing on him or Videl. I suppose you could just like go for him with a stunner or something each turn and then get everybody else to attack Videl, because I think he has more HP than her. But also I don't know if, now that he's joined the fight, I don't know if you have to kill him to win, or if you still just have to kill Videl. I'm assuming you do have to take out both, but I don't know. So, man, this is a tough one. I guess we might as well just go ahead and get the standby, because then we start building up here. Can't get a lot of orbs either, which is awkward. Alright, let's do that. I'll get Kefla to attack Videl here and see how we get on. We only got 4 orbs for Gohan, so okay, 41k, that's not too bad. .2 for Gohan. Hopefully Gohan could get some crits here as well, because he can do some decent damage. He's going to be attack lowering Saiyaman, so wow. 3 additional normals. Wow, good work, Gohan. 77k from normals with guard from Videl. That's crazy. 13.3. At least the one super attack that Gohan did lowered Saiyaman's attack, but still. Oof. Okay, yeah, we don't want to be lowering her defense any. I guess do this. Oh no, that was meant for Saiyaman. God damn it. Relying on Videl to get a dodge in slot 3 here. Okay, Chilai with the dodges. Man, she obviously does no damage, but that would have been Saiyaman, like sealed. He's been attack lowered quite a bit, so yeah, he's not doing any damage with his normals, which is good. And then Bulma, obviously she lowers attack on her 12 key, which we can't do to Videl, but we do some decent damage-ish. Yeah, Peppy Gal's team definitely not crazy. Like with the earlier stages being a lot easier, this definitely felt... Oh, she can't be stunned or sealed, but she can be defense lowered, I guess. She's not attack lowered though. But I mean, it doesn't change the fact that Videl needs to dodge the super or else she's just dead. That's a good start. And we're just slowly but surely, we are squeaking by. Alright, so yeah, we're going to save this, because obviously we just want to use it when it's at like full power. So we'll do that. Should I just go for the attack lowering on Videl? Well, not attack lowering, just damage. Or should I go for the attack lowering on Saiyaman? I feel like we're not going to win. It's not like we're going to win this turn or anything anyway, so... Go for the attack lowering on Saiyaman. Get you to do this. Not going to use Videl's active skill because whilst it does obviously increase the damage output, it does decrease her defense, and that seems like a pretty terrible idea considering how the stage has been going so far. Hopefully we're just going to be able to get to the point where like we get to the next rotation, next time this rotation comes around, and then the family Kamehameha just takes out Videl. But we're not going to have a ton of charges on it, so I'm not really sure how that's going to pan out, but... Come on, Gohan, get these additionals, there we go. Keep on doing damage, keep getting your stacks, lowering Saiyaman's attack. I mean, he obviously does have quite a lot of health, but I mean, they both have a pretty decent amount. We're on turn 5. 12.8 for Videl. It's obviously pretty good. He's stacking that attack. There's a crit. We get the dodge. Nice. There we go. What turn are we on? 6. Can we use... Is it... No, we have to wait until next turn, right, for Bulma's active skill. It's a bit annoying. God. So this is the problem. I don't think Bulma is built up enough to get the to tank the super from Videl. So we are literally just having to rely on Chilai to dodge. Oof. Right, come on, Chilai. There's your one like non-dodge for the turn. Now we need you to come in clutch for the whole of the rest of the rotation. Because here we get the seal and Saiyaman and stun. Dodge this. There we go. Whew. Slowly but surely we are just hanging in there. But yeah, this is definitely a tough one. Like the stage wouldn't be super difficult, obviously, if you just come in with like, you know, one of the better teams in the game. But trying to get the 4 Peppy Gals mission, the fact that it's 4 characters as well. So even if you're running like, you could run Tech UI Goku, let's say like the LR Blue, Kaioken and Blue Evolution, then you still have to put 4 Peppy Gals units on the team. And you know, with that kind of leader skill, you're only being able to run like the Universe 6 girls and stuff. Kefla obviously good. Kale can be okay. Tech Caulifla, when there's enough of the allies, right, can get the dodges and everything, but could still be very, very tricky. Okay, so we should... This should be GG, right? Because we should get... like, the family Kamehameha should just kill Videl now. And then I'm not sure. I'm assuming you just win when Videl is beaten, but I don't know. Fortunately, she's the only one attacking in slot 1 anyway, so... Family Kamehameha animation is so good. Yeah, take this. 52 million. Okay, so you do have to beat both of them, but he's stunned and sealed, so I mean... And then Gohan's got a decent amount of defense. Yeah, that gives us a solid heal. Still not going to activate her active skill here, though, because I don't want her getting any extra chances. She's still got to survive. She's still the one that could sell for us. As long as we keep using Chi-Lai in slot 1 on the other rotation, though, we can keep sealing him. We are, like, fairly regularly stunning him as well, which is good. So, I mean, we should have this locked down now, even though it's going to take a while to kill. Look how much health he's got. Videl is the tougher. Like, Videl gets extra stats when Saiyaman is still alive as well, but look how much HP he's got. I think it definitely was the right choice to try and get rid of him first. Because otherwise, to get rid of Videl first, because if you try and get rid of him first, like, he can soak up so much damage, and then you've got 2 people attacking you. I think, yeah, the strategy of just, like, focusing on him with Chi-Lai to keep him sealed or stunned, hitting him with a couple of attack lowers early on, and then he just kind of hasn't really been able to do anything, has he, like, the whole time. And then, yeah, Tech Gohan just going off here now. Very good. $14.8. Alright, so... he's going to be sealed, so that isn't going to matter. So we'll do that. He might be stunned, because Chi-Lai has been stunning him fairly regularly, but I'm not going to take the risk. Like, I'm still not using the active skill with Videl, because if he doesn't get stunned, then there is the possibility that then she still gets absolutely destroyed. So we're going to do that. And then next turn, we could actually just transform Tech Gohan and just get the Dokkan attack with him. I was going to say, it depends whether she stuns, though, because if she stuns, which she does, then it means Tech Gohan's not going to get hit first. So he's not going to get that attack buff or anything. $10 mil. Look at Bulma just going off. And Bulma lowering attack on the additional 12 keys as well. Like, this guy just cooked. 21 mil Videl's up to now as well. That's crazy. So, one in the family fierce battle. As if we do this, yeah, it doesn't. It's not going to get that much extra damage that it's worth throwing Gohan off the rotation. But yeah, this should be a good damage turn. This guy will do some solid damage. Gohan, we know, is already going crazy. Tech Gohan. And then Kefla with her build-up and everything. Will that be enough to kill this guy this turn, though? Because he has a lot of health. What are we at? 14.5 for STR LR Gohan. My family Kamehameha Gohan is only 55%. Obviously still a fantastic unit, but yeah, only 55%. Nice. Here we go. Can we take him out this turn? Multiple supers here from Gohan. I think we might be looking good, because Tech Gohan should get a couple of supers. Kefla, we got the orbs for, so... But yeah, this is a long one, and this is what I was saying, right? Like, think how long this has taken us to do from the phase where, like, Gohan joins the fight, right? Great Saiyaman joins the fight. Now imagine that you just spent, like, 6 or 7 turns whittling down Videl's health, and then in one turn you miss, like, an unarmed super, and then you have to start, like, from here. Like, that's ridiculous. So that's why I think it's not even worth, like, trying to do it. Again, with a different team, if you're not trying to do the Peppy Gals mission, I can imagine it's probably a lot easier. And there may be a build. Maybe there's like a specific character I'm missing, or a couple of characters I'm missing, that would be really good for doing the Peppy Gals mission and be, you know, getting the unarmed supers. But like, yeah, you do not want to get into, you know, multiple turns in, have her be close to being dead, and then you miss the thing. Now, I can't confirm, to be fair, that she does get a full heal. Maybe it is only a certain percentage, but I think it is a full heal if it works the same way as it does for, like, the Super Saiyan 2 Youth Gohan in the blue zone, where you do the couple of supers to him in that first turn and then Goku joins the fight. He gets a full heal. So I'm assuming it works the same way, which is what you definitely do not want, to waste all that time and then her get a full heal. So even though the fight takes a little bit longer, I feel like it's just worth building the team around fighting both of them together, locking in and just doing that, right? So there you go. That was the stage 7 beaten with Videl, and we did the Peppy Gals on the team mission as well. Definitely a trickier one. I think in terms of overall difficulty, is that one harder than the 18 one? I think 18 herself, the boss, is maybe harder, but just because of the mechanics of the fight, I think this one's probably more annoying. I'm not sure, but let me know what you think. That was stage 7 versus Videl, and we will go on to the next one in the next video. So let me know how you got on, what team did you use, but yeah, that one definitely a little bit annoying. So yeah, that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ninja, and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.